So the question for today is, who protects the vice president of the motorcycle club? And that's a good question. And this really is going to depend on a couple of factors. One is your manpower and how many people you have to do these sort of things. So a lot of folks understand that the sergeant at arms in many motorcycle clubs is responsible for the protection of the entire motorcycle club. And in the way that I teach MC protocol, the sergeant at arms will be responsible for divvying out who needs to be protected. If you have a small motorcycle club, you always want to have at least a sergeant at arms on the president at all times, and maybe a prospect or something along with that. But yeah, if your club is big enough, you might want to have some protection for the vice president as well. And the sergeant at arms will be the guy that puts that protection, who makes those assignments. It might be a senior club member, or it might be a couple of prospects, or whatever the case may be. Some motorcycle clubs feel like, well, we don't have problems like that, so we don't need to protect our president or our vice president. All VIPs the motorcycle club should have an appearance of strength, and people can tell how well your motorcycle gets down. And a lot of times, respect is about perception. And a lot of times people they'll perceive that you have a lot of capabilities simply by the way you carry yourself. So if your president walks in a place alone and everybody's outside talking on the motorcycles and bullshitting, people understand you're not very serious about your perception, your image that you put on the motorcycle club set. So if your president is protected, and if you feel like you have that need for your vice president, then Sergeant at Arms is going to put that protection plan in order. And it might not be everywhere. It might be just some places. Or maybe if the vice president has to go and do some things and the president stays at home, he might get the president's protection staff. Kind of think of it like, this thing that's going on with Donald Trump right now. Like, how bad does the United States look that they can't seem to protect that man? People keep trying to shoot at him. So now they're stepping up his protection. Now he's got the same level of protection as Biden. So when you have a guy out there in your club that's projecting, and he's the vice president, he may need to have just as much protection as the president. And truly, it's the sergeant at arms that makes those calls, assigns those personnel, and make it all happen. I hope that helps you and answered your question. Be sure to hit me up, Black Dragon Biker TV on YouTube, where we have the Black Dragon Biker News Network, and also the Black Dragon Biker MC Protocol 101. Also, my MC Protocol 101 channel, which is just all MC Protocol videos. Go check that out as well. And you can get my t-shirt. It's at blackdragonsgear.com. Thanks for tuning in. Capiche?